Another type of bond is called a covalent bond, and this type of bond happens between two nonmetals. Instead of transferring electrons from one atom to another, valence electrons are shared in the form of single, double, or triple bonds between the two nonmetals. Similar to ionic bonding, each atom has to have a full octet. One compound that can be made from covalent bonding is silicon dioxide. Silicon will be represented by this purple gumdrop, and it has 4 valence electrons. The 2 oxygen atoms will be represented by these green gumdrops. One oxygen atom has 6 valence electrons, but since we have 2 oxygen atoms, there are 12 valence electrons. Altogether, there are 16 total valence electrons to use. Valence electrons will be represented by mini marshmallows. First, we are going to set up the skeleton model for this bond. Since there is 1 silicon atom and 2 oxygen atoms, the silicon atom will go in the middle, with the oxygen atoms on either side. Now we have to form a single bond between the silicon atom and each oxygen atom. A bond between 2 atoms will be represented by a toothpick. Each bond is equal to 2 valence electrons. So far, we have used 4 valence electrons. Now we will put the remaining electrons anywhere on this model. Keep in mind we can move these electrons around later. I will put 6 more valence electrons around this oxygen atom, and the remaining 6 valence electrons around this oxygen atom. Now we have 16 valence electrons on the model. Now we have to remember the octet rule. This goes here. Now we have to remember the octet rule. In order for a bond to be complete, all of the atoms in the model have to have a full octet. Both oxygen atoms have a full octet, but the silicon atom only has 4 valence electrons. It needs 4 more. So we will take 2 of the valence electrons from this oxygen atom and form another bond with silicon, creating a double bond on this side. And we will do the same with the other oxygen atom.
Who are they on right now?
Now we have formed 2 double bonds between the oxygen atom and the silicon atom, and each atom has a full octet or 8 valence electrons.